What's going on? Franco here. Welcome back to another daily recap. Before I go on and check my trade from today, I want to point out that I was very frustrated earlier today because I missed a short setup, right? And not only because I missed a setup, but the reality is that yesterday I missed two good setups, and Wednesday I had two losers in a row. So I was kind of like building that frustration towards today's trading session. And in the morning, I was trying to avoid that emotions, right? But at the end of the day, you make mistakes, and you need to learn on how to accept them and make them not very costly to your trading or to your account. Okay, so I was kind of frustrated in the morning, but then I realized, okay, what already happened is already past. I cannot do anything, so just keep going. Another setup will show up, and indeed I took a good setup. Okay, but since I like to learn from what I did or didn't do, let's review that missed trade that I didn't take. Okay, so it was a short, and my frustration was because the setup was very straightforward. So we were gapping down, we went to a supply created at the open. It was very straightforward, it was not complicated, right? All right, so this was the setup, but logging the trade, I realized that I was distracted. I did not have enough information with the ADQD and the tick chart, the internals. So when that happens, when it's very early, I need to lean into another auto enhancers, aka the dollar, right? And I did put a demand in my pre-market live, in the pre-market analysis live stream. So if you want to check that video, I did put the demand, and I said, all right, if the dollar comes to this demand is where the short is for the NQ. But long story short, I was distracted with the dollar, and the ADQD was not providing too much information because it was just 940. So I happened to miss the trade. This was my order. I did have the bracket order here, and I was expecting this thing to come here, hover for 1 or 2 candles, and then I will activate the order, but that didn't happen. Okay, so it came. If I had a limit order, it would have been filled, but that wasn't the case. So when I refer the internals, the ADQD is basically giving me zero information. The market was dropping and this thing was dropping, so I had nothing to extract from here. But the tick chart, I was waiting this thing to come to the zero line. So while I was watching the order, right, watching the zone there, I was expecting this thing to touch the zero line. And if the zero line was tapped, I would activate my order, right? But that didn't happen. The market was very weak earlier in the morning. So it just came to this level, like minus 200, and it came down from there. So I ended up not taking the trade. Here you can see the demand that I had earlier since from the pre-market analysis. It came down. It ended up being violated, but the market was when the market was dropping, the dollar was dropping. So what I just needed was this signal to enter, and that's it. But I wasn't paying attention to it. I was very distracted. Right, so that was the trade. Here's the entry. Here was the target. I know it retraced a lot, this 1, 2, 3 times, but I only have 3 management rules. It's either stop loss, break even after 1-to-1, or target price. And target price was the one that was met right there. All right, so after we learned from this missed trade, let's go review my trade. I did have other setups, but I was busy doing other things, so I just happened to take just this one trade. It was a long, and the setup, I called it price change setup, right? So it just like very straightforward. The tick chart diverged from the NQ chart, meaning the NQ was making a new low right here, and the tick chart was making a higher low in its chart. So I spotted these, the double bottom, like one bottom, second bottom, and we broke to the upside, and all these people 1, 2, 3 pivots, very important level right here. I saw this breakout and retest right here, and I put the order right here. So this is the NQ chart. I took that in the this is the internals. You can see how while the market was making new lows, this thing was making higher lows. And not much information here, just a retracement and a comeback on the ADQD. I took the trade here on the MNQ. So this is it came to the area, I activated the order, a stop order coming out of the zone, and then I took some heat right here, and then it went to my target right here for a 3-to-1. All right, so that's all I have. Tomorrow I'm doing a live stream in the morning, just reviewing my trading, check for missed trades, and doing the quote-unquote boring work that every trader needs to do. All right, so if you like these videos, please like, consider subscribe, and share to your friends so we can grow this channel. Okay, bye now.